Hey guys, Happy New Year? Question mark. Welcome back to the channel. My first video of 2026. I don't have to explain myself. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. I was in the mood to do a TBR jar video. Therefore, we are doing a TBR jar video today. I have done this one other time. It was January of 2025, so it's been over a year. I don't think I read any of those books actually in that month. I did end up reading most of those just later in the year. So technically my success rate is 0. But I'm in the mood to. I knew that I didn't want to do one for January because I was just coming out of a book slump. Like I was slumped in December and I was like, I can't do one for January because I think that's gonna make it worse. And then February, Black History Month. So I knew I was only gonna read books by Black authors. So I was like, there's no point in really making like a jar one because I already know, you know. Speaking of what I've been reading the past couple months, I will maybe possibly do a just whole big video of everything I read from November to February. I filmed a November December reading little wrap up. I didn't like it and then I was going to refilm it and then I forgot and now we're here. So maybe that's coming. I don't really know, guys. Anyway, the plan right now, I think we're going to pick 5 books. There are books on here that I really, really, really want to read this month. And, like, if they don't end up on the list, they're going to be read anyway. So, depending on if those get picked or not, will depend on how many prompts we do. Also, one of them is a novella. I feel like if you can see the books, you'll know exactly what book I'm talking about. But that's going to help determine. And I've decided I'm allowing myself one veto. I mean, again, I can just not read them. Like, this is not, I'm not legally bound to read these books, but I also just want to, like, enjoy the list I'm looking at, you know? We're mixing. And then, sorry, I can't have it in frame, but I'm not looking, I swear. Our first prompt book with cool colors on it. So that means purple, green, and blue. And I know exactly what I'm picking. Two Can Play by Miss Ali Hazelwood. This was the book that no matter what happened, I was going to read in March. This was actually going to be the book that I picked up March 1st. If you don't know, this was originally in audio form only, and she just recently printed it. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know anything other than they're like arch nemesis in the video gaming world. But looking at it, it seems like that's it, and then they just go on a retreat together. But I'm so excited. I love Ali Hazelwood so much. So much. Next prompt. Okay, if it'll cooperate with me. Wow. Any fantasy. Okay, I also know what I want to pick for this one. Most of my fantasies are up here. I have a few down here. But the one that I really want to read this month is The Jasad Heir. The Jasad Heir by Sarah Hashim. I believe I'm really sorry if that's not correct. I have heard nothing but incredible things about this book, especially the second book. I've heard really, really good things about the second book. I honestly don't know anything other than it's Egyptian inspired, and I think there might be like trials in this. But I know that he's got like silver whitish hair, and it's gonna do it for me every time. Should I start reading the backs of these? I don't know. I just feel like sometimes like this is such a popular book, I like assume everyone already knows. But clearly I don't even know and I own it. I'm feeling lazy, but this is just so beautiful and I'm so excited to get to this. This is really going in my favor. And now I'm scared that I've said that I'm going to get the worst prompt possible. Okay, we've got another blue one. The colors don't really mean anything. Like I kind of tried to coordinate them, but book with numbers in it. Girl, I don't have any, so we're gonna pick our next prompt. Purposefully grab a green one because we haven't had it. Okay, there's like a million stuck to this. Oh, shortest title. Okay, so that's gonna be like one words, but also I think like really short one words. Okay, sunburn. That's one word. Enchantress, one word. Oh, this one's also one word. Evocation. Evocation, written by S.T. Gibson. A Dowry of Blood by this author. So good. However, I just don't think I'm in the mood for this right now. Enchantress, sequel to Phantasma. I've heard a lot of people say that this is very springtime-y, and I think this would be good, but I think I'm feeling Sunburn more. I don't know. This cover calls to me so much. This one is about Lucy, who I believe is in love with her best friend Susanna, but they live in this small rural. I feel like my Texan accent just comes out so much when I say that. They live in a small town in Ireland in the 90s, and I've heard that this is just really beautiful. I feel like people have also cried. I don't know if I'll cry, but I think I'm gonna put this on the list, especially because one of my goals this year was to read a fiction book a month. That's my dog clawing at the door. I don't know if you could hear that. Number four. Okay, another green one. Next book in a series. Okay. Okay. Technically, Wild Reverence it's the prequel to Divine Rivals, but it came out after, so it is the next book. However, this is kind of big. I don't think I'm gonna read this. I know exactly what book I actually have to pick for this. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to read it though. A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Oh, okay, let's get through the other books that are options first. I also have the second Summer I Turn Pretty book. We'll always have summer. I love these movie covers so much. And of course, Enchantra, which now I'm like, maybe I should because technically this is the second prompt that I could have picked this for. Maybe? I don't think I'm going to read this. I'll probably wait till summer. I really, really I need to read this. I need to read this. I haven't read Sunrise on the Reaping yet because I need to read this and I need to read that to watch the movie. I know it's gonna be good. And I liked the movie. I'm scared. I'm really scared. You know, okay. I'm gonna put the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because it's YA, and I breezed through the other ones, so like I know it'll be a good time. I know. Okay, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do our fifth prompt, and depending on what this book is, we might do a sixth. Well, because also one of these is a novella, so I think we will do six. Okay. A book I randomly picked out. Okay, this is a book that I personally grabbed without like TikTok influencing me. Like I just saw it and picked it. And I actually don't even know. Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. She wrote The Dance of Thieves duology, which I love so much. And so I wanted to read something else by her, but this is another thick one, so I don't know. I don't know what else really fits fully in this category. Oh, you know what? My Big Fat Vampire Wedding fits in this category. I went to a new bookstore that opened in my town and it was like their grand opening. So I was like, of course I have to buy something. I'd never seen this before by Jessica Gedziala, I think maybe. She is a vampire, but she turns 30 is right. I don't even know, but she turns like a certain age soon, and if she isn't married by that age, she doesn't get the fortune. So she convinces the PhD student to like fake marry her. And this sounds really fun, actually. I don't know. I was gonna maybe save this for October, but I could definitely see myself like reading this. I feel like this fits the prompt the most because I literally didn't even know this existed until I picked it up. Like I didn't go searching for it at all in any way. Okay, I think we're gonna do one last prompt. And I think that's going to be it. I don't even know what I want. I have a fiction that I need. I have two fantasies, question mark? Maybe like another romance. I think another romance would be good. Loki, I need to read Longshot. Book with sprayed edges. Okay, right. That's fine. Okay, sure. I actually don't have that many because I'm not a sprayed edges person. Like, I don't hate them, but it gets to a point. Courting of Bristol Keats, again, has sprayed edges. Wild Reverence has sprayed edges. Ooh, I Medusa has sprayed edges. Warrior Princess Assassin has sprayed edges, and I'm pretty sure they're a thruple. Ooh. I yeah. Okay. That's it. They're all fantasy. Ah! It's fine. All is well. I don't think I want to read these two this month. They're a bit much. They're a bit much for me right now. I've heard that I Medusa is absolutely incredible. And so I'm tempted to do this one, but I know that like this one has a lot more romance, I think, going on. And I just feel like I don't have enough romance maybe going on. But oh, I don't know. I've had I Medusa longer than I've had Warrior Princess Assassin. You know what? Yeah, let's just do I Medusa. I know this is a Medusa retelling, and it like talks about, her working with Athena or for Athena, I guess, and then Poseidon and turning into Medusa. So yeah, I've heard really good things, and Percy Jackson's over, so I feel like this is good. To recap what we will be reading in March: Two Can Play by Ali Hazelwood, The Jasad Heir by Sarah Hashim, Sunburn by Chloe Michelle Howarth, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, My Big Fat Vampire Wedding by Jessica Gazziola, and I Medusa by Ayana Gray. I'm just going to let y'all know now that I will be reading Common Goal by Rachel Reed in March. It's just going to happen, okay? Just letting y'all know. But those are all of the books that I will hopefully be reading in March. But, this was just for fun. So if it doesn't happen, you can't get mad at me. Thank you so much for watching. I like to talk about how I'm so excited to film videos and then I don't. So I'm just going to say thanks for watching again. If you enjoy YouTubers that post every like 3-4 months, then I'm perfect for you.